Yo, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. And yeah, the whole situation is cooked, man. I'll be talking about the Green and Heaven situation because we have a girl that is quite literally an Eisen level manipulator and a guy that is probably the freakiest 16-year-old I've ever seen on Discord. And it gets worse for him because Cetro and him got their DMs leaked where he was quote-unquote fired. I know I was getting spam, literally spam commented like, oh my gosh, you got him fired. That's so bad for you. No. It turns out the truth is Cetro and Chaotic went inside announcements for, this message right here where they said that he was going to be removed as a developer. But the truth is Cetro told him to make an alt account and start over and make a new name. So that's the real truth, by the way. I didn't mention that in my last video because I didn't have this image yet. But when they said Green was removed from the development team, this is Chaotic and Cetro blatantly lying again because he quite literally told him to make an alt account and said that he could stay on the dev team. And not only that, he himself admitted to this. I sent this into the group chat with Green, and Green says, alright, well, the question is, are you going to leak that? He said, yikes, when I said yes. Leaking that doesn't benefit anyone, but makes it worse for me. Yeah, that's kind of what happens. And then he also admits to still having the 300 tabs on his incognito, and then says this as well. When I asked what is actually on there, he said, yo, there's some crazy stuff in there. And I said L Gatekeeper, because I'm kind of just trolling this whole time. But yeah, pretty much, he admits to still having the 300 tabs. He has not deleted the 300 tabs, even after being exposed. He said that there's some crazy stuff there. He wasn't actually fired. Cetro simply told him to make an alt account, and they would keep him hired. He would just have to, build his rep as a new name. But yeah, they made this group chat to actually expose the girl, which we'll talk about the girl now, because Green, his reputation's just good. Okay, if you guys see a random developer hired on Type Soul, it's more than likely Green. But yeah, let's get into this actual document that they did make. Now, the reason why I'm talking about this, even though Green is cooked, is because, like I said, this world has literally 30 plus victims. This is her Discord, this is her Roblox, but there is way more names that she does end up going by. Ariana, Ari, Selena, this name, Heaven. Boom. I have tried to get her banned from as many games as possible, but I don't know all the Discords that she's in. So all the servers that was possible for me to get her banned from, I already did. But let's just get right into this doc. Now, keep in mind, I did not make this doc. This is something that they made on their own accord. Some of these messages I might have to blur out as well. The first thing that I do want to mention as well is you will see some racist stuff, and this girl is not black. She openly admitted to not being black, because when I asked her if she's black, she dodged the question. So, yeah. But let's just get right into it, okay? So, Heaven is known as a professional online catfisher, manipulator, used an online model to catfish people. You guys can see this video right here is from this TikToker and this Instagram model right here. Now, this is him, or this is her talking to someone. I will have this completely linked inside the description as well if you guys want to go over it yourself and actually read all these, because like this yapathon of her just talking, I'm not going to read it all. Now I have to blur out this message on the left, but it is literally quite literally 23 results of her saying the hard R. And keep in mind, there is video proof as well. If you guys want to join my Discord, I'll probably put it in announcements just so you guys can see all the video proof of her, because obviously it doesn't work inside a Google Doc. But yeah, you guys can see there's more messages. Heaven is also a racist and odd. She's a white woman who says the hard R as a joke, thinking it's funny, and does it very often. Loads of clips of her saying the hard R, many clipped on metal or found in her in some ways. Now, actually in my message request, someone sent me like 5 videos of her just being crazy in old Type Soul. So those will probably be in announcements as well in my Discord. And then she tries to force herself on grown adults as well. Here's 2 18-year-olds basically saying that, they would wait for her, but until then, they just have to be friends. And she is blatantly saying, I don't want that, let's just do it now, which is kind of crazy. Anyways, moving on to the next tab. Tries to play the victim. You guys can see these are some of Green's messages, And these are very, very recently. But yeah, she would always say weird stuff like this, shown in the screenshot below, but after harassing the people she would talk to online, she would play the victim and never shown what she was really doing. Can't even read this. You guys are gonna have to read this yourself. And then you guys already seen this one, you already seen that one. And then here is her admitting to catfishing, saying basically that she's so ugly that she has to catfish people. Just like I said, the doc will be linked inside the description. She even admits in both of these that she catfishes people. Proof of her lying again and admitting it. Proof of her lying and fake apologizing. She would send the same apology over and over again, showing how really unapologetic she really is. She does not care. So yeah, basically she would just send the same apology and slightly tweak it every time. Alright, move on to the next one. Known for being a manipulative and even admits to it. Even when she's a weirdo, she has no shame talking to multiple boys. And yes, her own friend that she has known for 3 years actually talked to us inside that group chat and admitted that she has manipulated at least 30 different dudes and talks to multiple people at a time. So yeah. But yeah, you can literally see right here, she says, I'm a manipulative person. And then, you know, jokes about our word and made a whole storyline. This is her story. Yeah, I'm not even gonna read it. And then here's Green showing his age. You know, he is 16. So, you know, you guys saying that he's a pedo is kind of crazy. And then here's the final tab. I don't even know what this final tab shows. It's probably just credit. Yeah, do not join this Discord. I don't know what's in that Discord. But this is their document they made, you know. I like what this shows. You guys can go and read it yourself. But now let's go over the actual DMs with Evan herself. Because she actually joined my Discord server and randomly DM'd me. I was like, she was like, hello, can you explain what I did? And I was like, manipulation, 30 men, trying to force adults to date you when you're 18. Saying the hard R as a white woman. Must I continue unless if you are truly being lied about? If so, speak up now and don't you dare lie. What do you mean? Also, I'm not like, yeah. Shows a screenshot of her trying to force adults. It was never forced. That's not forcing. And this was 2 to 3 years ago. I don't do that anymore. One from a year ago. And then here's her saying the hard R. This will be inside my Discord. Pardon my apologies. This was around 2 to 3 years ago. Or this wasn't around 2 to 3 years ago. It was around a year somewhat. A month ago. Dodges the question. Then here is a 40-second long video of her apologizing. Her, okay, well, then I kind of just spammed her. I'm not. There's this one. There's this video of her literally in a VCE sex thing. There's this one where she says, so Green is like, I hope you, basically just trying to be the nice guy and saying, you know, I'm done with you. We're not going to talk to each other anymore. But yeah, I hope you find that fair. And then she says, nothing is fair in life. I don't even know why I bothered. It's not like I would ever in lifetime forgive you. I don't even think he did this. I think they did this to each other multiple times and then laughing about it. You're a heartless individual. And right after this, she said, so goodbye forever. And then leaked everything about him. That is why his DMs came out. You're cooked. How will you lie about this one? And then this one as well, where she blatantly admits. And I was just trying to troll, and I'm not gonna lie. I would say all this again, though. I don't really care. And then this is her old bio. Her old bio after Green basically stopped dating her was Karma Sucks. And now you can see she doesn't even have a bio. I got her kicked out of most of these. She probably will be kicked out of Demon Hunter today. But yeah, like I said, I gave you guys all of her usernames. Her current username is Heaven. Or H Nita or whatever. Let's disable streamer mode. Yeah, H Nita. But yeah, she literally says, I don't play any of those, so I don't care. But yeah, I say this. You're a monster in disguise, a disgusting human. Catch the video tomorrow, left, right, tonight. You're cooked. And then I say this. I literally gave her 20 minutes to think about her decisions. And then she didn't respond. I gave her like 10 more minutes. She didn't respond. And then she was like, where does this show that I was manipulating 30 plus men? I show her the image. I'm still trolling. Show me the proof of me saying this. Show the full screenshot. Send the proof. Getting shown, dude. She literally booted up Withering Waves after showing Ron, and then she said, "Green gaslit me into believing I was boom, boom, boom." I said, "Gaslit. That's what you are," because that's literally what she admitted to being. That doesn't make myself known. Like she's just trying to lie her at, like, I literally show the proof. And then she shows a very cropped image of apparently Green telling her to say this, when that's literally what she offered to do up here. And then I just stopped responding to her after this. This is her own homie talking to us today, admitting that she manipulated 30 people. She has known this guy for like 3 years. And then she says, what does this prove? Where's the proof? Like, this whole situation is cooked, man. But yeah, like I said, this will be linked inside the description. And one thing that I do want to point out is Green is not safe in any way, shape, or form. And apparently, I don't know how I forgot this, actually. Green and this whole Discord right here actually knows everything about Heaven because they know where she lives. I don't know about complete address, but I do know that they know what state that she lives in. They know her full government name. So they basically doxed her. So yeah, Green is still not safe at all. He doesn't seem quite, or I don't know if it was him that did it, but the people that he's associated with doxed this girl. He still has the 300 tabs. He was gonna make an alt account to still develop on the game. So yeah, man, it's just, you guys can do with this information what you will. This is gonna be my last video on this situation. Both of these people are cooked. They're both weird. I would say Heaven's probably worse, but Green is still not in any way, shape, or form good. But let's see what Green DMs me, because this was after, like, well, I'm gonna deactivate my account now. Good luck with everything. Thanks for the help. Okay, so he deactivated his account. Okay, so this is him basically making his alt account right now. He is actively making his alt account to go develop on TypeSoul. This is cooked, man. Alright, that's gonna be the end of this video. Like I said, this doc will be linked inside the description, and most of the videos will probably be somewhere inside my Discord, probably in sub announcements or something. But yeah, if you guys end up enjoying the video, like and subscribe. And like I said, an X-Type-Soul developer did DM me all the dirt on a lot of the devs. So that video will probably be tomorrow. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.